It's time to get the sweet pea started for this season. I've got 3 open packets here that I've used in previous seasons. What I want to do is use up all of these seeds for this season, and away we go. Best time to sow sweet peas, January through to March or September to October. Anyhow, as we're in the middle of February, perfect timing. So for the first stage in this process, I like to pre-soak my seeds. You don't have to do this, you can just sow them direct into the ground, but I just do it out of a matter of habit. It does soften up the hard outer shell on the seeds themselves, and I like to think it gives them a head start. Anyhow, let's get to that. Of the 3 packets that I've got remaining, I've got this first one, sweet pea old-fashioned mix. Let's just chuck those in there. I've got, what have I got here? Scarlet tunic. The remainder of these. Let me just sort these out. And finally, a packet of sweet pea fragrantissima. Okay, I need to add a few more sweet pea seeds to this jar. I do have a packet that I bought the other day. Let me go and get it and we'll top this jar up. Here we go, a packet of very highly scented sweet pea heirloom mixed variety. Let's just break into this and add a few more of these to the jar. Okay, my jar of sweet peas. Different types, different mixes. Let's add some warm water. Well, there you go. I've added a dash of water to that little recipe there. I'm just going to leave the sweet peas to soak for the next couple of days. Hopefully the water will soften the outer shells. We'll come back to it, like I said, and see how they're getting on in a couple of days. Let's go and check on those sweet pea seedlings. There we go, most of them are starting to chip now, so we need to get them out of this jar and into that pot there and that pot there. Both are just filled with multi-purpose compost, nothing special. Right, let's do it. Well, as you can see, I've adopted a real scientific approach to getting those seeds out of the jar. I simply poured them out into one big lump there. Same there. What I'm going to do now is cover them up, and we will continue to chart their progress over the coming weeks and months. Okay, here we go. Splitting them up a little bit. Pushing them down. I should probably be a bit more gentle, but I think they'll be okay. Anyway, that's the first one done. And here we go with the second batch. Poke them into the soil. They should realign themselves. And like I said, in a couple of weeks, they'll be popping up through the soil. Alright, don't forget to water them in. That should do. And like I said, we'll just wait for them to break through the surface of the soil. Okay, 14 days on from the last bit of video footage that you just saw, we have sweet peas growing out of these pots, as you can see. There we go. I'll carry on watering these, and hopefully in the next couple of days we'll get even more, and I'll continue to update you guys with their progress. Now then, let's have an update on the sweet peas. As you can see, they put on quite a bit of growth in this pot here, and same with this pot here. What we want to do now is pinch out these growing tips of the sweet pea, which will encourage them to bush out from the bottom there, the base, and become a stronger and fuller plant. So we'll go ahead and do that now. So it's as easy as this. Take your sweet pea and just nip out the growing tip there, and do that with all of them. I'll come back to you once this little process is complete. Well, that's both pots complete, and in my hand you can see the growing tips that I've just pinched out. There we go. Anyhow, these two pots are not far off from being planted up at the plot, and that's what I'm going to do in the next couple of days. So the next footage you should see from me and these guys, it's them being planted out up at the allotment site. As sweet peas are a climbing plant, I'm putting them out at the base of this chicken wire, which is tied onto this frame here. And they absolutely love scrambling up this chicken wire during the summer. Just going to dig over the soil. Oh man, as you can see, it's very sandy. Start with this pot. Give them a squeeze. There we go. Some decent root structure on these. And I'll plant it right next to this chicken wire frame. Let's do the second one here. Give it a squeeze. Pick it up. Decent root structure, root ball. There you go. And then the last one gets planted out in the middle. Get rid of the weed. As you can see, the ground is pretty dry. I need to give these a real big drink right now. I've got rabbits on my plot, and they sure do love sweet peas, especially when they're young and tender like this. Once they establish and have been on the plot for about a month and toughen up, they don't seem to touch them. But at this stage, if I left them unprotected, they'd be straight into them. So, here we go. I'm going to put this around those, and hopefully that'll be enough of a deterrent to stop them getting at them. Well, there you go. Those are my sweet peas protected for now. I found that rabbits are inherently lazy and won't go out their way to try and get to vegetables and sweet peas if there's a bit of a barrier in the way. I don't see them jumping up over and into it. What I do have to do is always cover up this backside here, because as the sweet peas grow through with chicken wire and then up, the rabbits start to nibble on them from this side. So all I've done is covered this side with a bit of plastic green mesh, and that should be enough to stop them from having a go at the sweet peas from this side of the fence. So this is what the sweet peas look like at the end of June. We finally reached our destination in this video. They are looking fantastic. Now what you need to do, what I need to do, is cut these flowers as soon as possible, because what I don't want to have happen is what's going on here, and that's them going to seed. So I need to cut as many of these flowers as possible. It encourages new flower growth, and the scent is fantastic. If you've never grown sweet peas before, please do give them a go. Anyway, thank you for joining me. Hope you've enjoyed this video. Like I said, give sweet peas a go. They really are worth it.